Hi everyone. Welcome to Advice Procrastination. Have you ever felt like there's just too much to learn and not enough time to learn it all? Imagine being able to absorb information faster, remember it longer, and apply it confidently. Sounds incredible, right? Well, today I'm here to share 15 powerful secrets to help you do just that. These aren't just quick fixes. They're proven techniques that can make learning easier and way more effective. So, whether you're diving into a new skill, tackling a big project, or just looking to become a better learner, you're in the right place. Let's unlock the door to faster, smarter learning together. Number 1. Break learning into short bursts. Ever noticed how it's tough to keep focused after studying for long hours? That's because our brains actually absorb information better in shorter, focused sessions. Breaking learning into short bursts, also known as spaced learning or distributed practice, is a method proven to help us retain information longer and understand it on a deeper level. Think of it like exercise. Just as working out in smaller, consistent intervals builds strength more effectively, learning in shorter bursts, like 20 to 30 minutes at a time, helps your brain stay energized, focused, and ready to absorb. In each burst, give your full attention to what you're learning. This focused effort in shorter periods reduces mental fatigue and makes it easier for your brain to process, store, and recall what you're learning later on. After each burst, take a 5 to 10 minute break to recharge. Use that time to walk around, stretch, or grab a drink of water. You'll come back to your study session refreshed and ready to dive in again, rather than feeling drained and distracted. By giving yourself these shorter, intense learning sessions, you're not just saving time, you're maximizing the way your brain works best. This small shift can make a big difference, turning long, tiring study marathons into efficient, productive learning sprints. Try it out and watch how much more you retain with less effort. Number 2. Self-test regularly. Testing yourself might sound intimidating, but it's one of the most effective ways to learn and retain new information. Self-testing isn't about judging what you don't know. It's about reinforcing what you do know and identifying areas where you can grow. Research shows that when you actively recall information, you're strengthening your memory and creating stronger mental pathways, making it easier to remember the information in the future. Imagine you've just finished reading a chapter or watching a video. Instead of moving on, take a few minutes to quiz yourself. Ask questions like, what were the main points? Or how does this information connect to what I already know? You can use flashcards, online quizzes, or even just jot down a few quick notes from memory. If you're studying with someone, quiz each other. It makes the process fun and interactive. Regular self-testing also gives you a clearer picture of your progress. It shows you where you're confident and highlights areas that might need a bit more review. This way, you're not just passively reviewing but actively engaging with the material, which boosts both understanding and retention. Incorporating self-testing into your study routine doesn't just make learning more effective. It keeps you motivated and gives you a sense of achievement as you see yourself mastering the material bit by bit. Give it a try and see how it transforms your learning. Number 3. Handwrite notes for better retention. In an age of screens and digital everything, it might seem old school, but handwriting your notes can seriously boost your learning. Studies show that writing things down by hand engages your brain in ways typing doesn't. When you write, your brain processes information more deeply, helping you understand and remember it better. Think of it like this. Handwriting requires you to slow down and think about what you're learning. This extra bit of effort pays off because, as you write, your brain is actively filtering and organizing the information. This process of thinking while writing helps the material stick in your memory. It doesn't have to be perfect notes either. The goal is to jot down key points, highlight essential concepts, or even draw little diagrams if they help you understand the topic better. Plus, handwritten notes create a personal connection to what you're learning, which makes it easier to recall later. So, next time you're learning something new, try grabbing a pen and notebook. You'll not only give your brain an extra boost, but you'll also have a handy reference for quick review. Give it a shot. You might be surprised at how much more you remember. Number 4. Take power naps to boost memory. Ever felt like your brain is full after a study session? That's your cue to take a power nap. Napping isn't just for relaxation. It's a proven way to boost memory and cement what you've just learned. Studies show that a short nap of around 10 to 30 minutes can work wonders by giving your brain the time it needs to process and organize new information. When you nap, your brain actively sorts and strengthens the memories you've just created. It's like hitting save on a computer, helping important details settle into long-term memory. The key is to keep naps short. Longer naps can lead to grogginess, which doesn't help your focus. A quick, refreshing nap can make a huge difference in your ability to recall information. So, after a study session, set aside 10 to 15 minutes for a nap in a quiet spot. You'll wake up feeling clearer and ready to dive back in with renewed focus and mental energy. Remember, taking a power nap isn't a break from learning, it's an essential part of it. Give your brain the boost it needs, and watch how much more you retain with this simple, science-backed habit. Number 5. Switch up your study techniques. Using the same study method over and over can make learning feel like a chore, and, surprisingly, it can also slow down your progress. Switching up your study techniques is a powerful way to keep your brain engaged, making learning more enjoyable and effective. When you vary your approach, you challenge your brain to see information from different angles, which improves comprehension and retention. One day, try summarizing key points in your own words. Another day, test yourself with flashcards, make mind maps, or even teach what you've learned to someone else. Each method taps into different brain functions, making the information stick in a lasting way. Mixing up your study techniques doesn't just prevent boredom. It's scientifically proven to enhance memory. Studies show that varying how you study keeps your brain active and attentive, helping you retain information better and for longer periods. So, don't be afraid to experiment. Find what keeps you most engaged and let your brain enjoy the benefits of a fresh, dynamic approach. Embrace the variety and watch your learning take off. Number 6. Teach what you learn, even if just pretending. One of the best ways to learn something deeply is to teach it. When you explain a concept to someone else, or even pretend to, you're forced to break down the information into simpler terms, which helps you understand it better. This is called the protégé effect, and it's a powerful technique that boosts your retention and clarity. Imagine you're trying to explain a new topic to a friend. You'll naturally ask yourself questions like, how does this work? Or what's the main idea here? This process helps you identify any gaps in your understanding, giving you a chance to fill them in as you go. Even if there's no one around to teach, try explaining the topic out loud as if you're giving a mini lesson. Use simple language and examples and focus on the core points. This active engagement with the material makes it stick in your memory, reinforcing your confidence in what you've learned. So, next time you study something new, give teaching a try. You'll be amazed at how much clearer and easier the material becomes. Number 7. Build a strong foundation with sub-skills. Learning something new can feel overwhelming, especially if it's complex. The secret? Break it down into smaller, manageable sub-skills. Think of sub-skills as the building blocks that create a solid foundation for mastering any larger skill. By focusing on these smaller steps, you can tackle each part with confidence and build up gradually. Take learning a language, for example. Instead of trying to memorize everything at once, start with sub-skills like pronunciation, basic vocabulary, and simple grammar. Each of these components is essential, and mastering them one by one makes the larger goal much more achievable. This approach isn't just about making learning easier, it actually deepens your understanding and helps you progress faster. Each sub-skill adds to your confidence and keeps you motivated as you're consistently achieving small wins along the way. So, the next time you're faced with a big goal, break it down. Build your foundation with sub-skills, and you'll see how every small step brings you closer to mastering the bigger picture. Number 8. Try the Feynman Technique to deepen understanding. The Feynman Technique is a simple yet powerful way to truly understand any topic. Named after physicist Richard Feynman, this method involves explaining a concept as if you were teaching it to a child. When you simplify ideas down to their basics, you uncover any gaps in your knowledge, allowing you to focus on truly understanding the material. Here's how it works. Start by choosing a topic and writing down everything you know in simple language. Next, explain it step by step as if your audience has no prior knowledge. If you find yourself struggling or using complicated terms, go back to review those areas until you can explain it clearly. The beauty of the Feynman technique is that it forces you to think critically and make connections, turning confusing topics into clear, digestible knowledge. Give it a try. It's an effective way to boost both your understanding and confidence. Number 9. Make use of mnemonic devices. Mnemonic devices are memory aids that make learning faster and more fun. They work by connecting new information with familiar patterns, helping you remember things that might otherwise be tricky. A common example is PEMDAS for the order of operations in math, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Creating your own mnemonic can be as simple as using a catchy rhyme, acronym, or phrase that sticks in your mind. For instance, to remember a list, make a sentence where each word's first letter stands for an item on your list. These simple tools are incredibly effective because they make learning active and memorable. So, give mnemonics a try. They're a quick, easy boost for your memory. Number 10. Visualize and connect concepts to personal experiences. Visualizing information and connecting it to your own experiences can make learning more impactful and memorable. When you visualize, you're creating a mental picture that gives meaning to what you're studying. This approach helps bring abstract ideas to life, making them easier to understand and recall. To deepen the impact, try relating new concepts to things you've experienced personally. For instance, if you're learning about teamwork, think of a time when you worked with others to achieve a goal. This connection helps solidify the information, making it part of your own story. By linking ideas to vivid images and familiar moments, you're not just memorizing, you're creating lasting knowledge that feels relevant and meaningful. Give it a try and watch your learning come to life. Number 11. Take short breaks to recharge your focus. When you're deep into studying, it's easy to forget the importance of taking breaks. But short breaks are actually essential for keeping your focus and boosting productivity. Our brains can only stay intensely focused for so long before they start to tire. Taking a 5 to 10 minute break every hour helps prevent mental fatigue, keeping your mind sharp and ready to learn. During these breaks, do something refreshing. Stretch, go for a quick walk, or grab a drink of water. This small pause allows your brain to reset, improving concentration and memory when you return to studying. Short breaks aren't a distraction, they're a strategy. By giving yourself these mini recharges, you'll stay motivated, focused, and far more productive. Try it and watch your learning efficiency soar. Number 12. Practice distributed learning over time. Distributed learning, or spacing out your study sessions over time, is a proven strategy for long-term retention. Instead of cramming all at once, aim to study in shorter, regular sessions. This allows your brain to absorb and review information in manageable chunks, strengthening your memory with each revisit. Here's how it works. After learning something new, review it briefly the next day, then a few days later, and again after a week. Each review refreshes your memory and reinforces what you've learned, helping it stick longer. This method not only makes learning less stressful but also more effective. By spreading out your sessions, you're allowing your brain the time it needs to solidify knowledge. Try it and enjoy the steady, confident progress. Number 13. Avoid cramming and manage your study time. Cramming might seem like a quick fix, but it rarely leads to lasting knowledge. Instead, managing your study time effectively can make all the difference. Breaking your study sessions into smaller, consistent blocks helps you absorb information gradually, allowing your brain to truly process and retain what you're learning. Start by setting a schedule that dedicates regular time for review. Even just 20 to 30 minutes a day can be far more effective than hours of cramming the night before. Use each session to focus on a specific topic, and give yourself short breaks to stay refreshed. This steady, organized approach to studying doesn't just improve memory, it also reduces stress, making learning feel more achievable and rewarding. Embrace time management and watch your progress soar. Number 14. Use diagrams to simplify complex ideas. Diagrams are a fantastic tool for breaking down complex information into something clear and manageable. When you turn an idea into a visual format, like a flowchart, mind map, or simple sketch, you're creating a big picture view that's easy to understand and remember. Visuals help organize information by showing relationships between concepts, making it simpler to follow and absorb. For example, if you're studying a complicated process, drawing a flowchart can reveal each step in sequence, making it far less overwhelming. Not only do diagrams make learning more enjoyable, but they also improve recall. The next time you're faced with a challenging concept, try sketching it out. You'll find it easier to grasp, and your brain will thank you for it. Number 15. Skim and scan for key insights. Skimming and scanning are powerful techniques to quickly pick up on key insights without getting bogged down in every detail. Skimming allows you to get a general idea of the material by focusing on headings, subheadings, and highlighted terms. This approach is perfect for identifying the main points and structure of what you're reading. Scanning, on the other hand, is about locating specific information or keywords. When you know what you're looking for, scanning helps you zero in on those details quickly. By combining skimming and scanning, you can efficiently gather essential insights and decide what needs deeper focus. This method not only saves time but also helps you study smarter, making complex material feel more approachable and organized. Give it a try. And there you have it, powerful, proven techniques to help you learn faster and retain more. Remember, learning is a journey, and with these strategies, you're setting yourself up for lasting success. So, whether you're tackling a new skill or mastering a subject, take it step by step, stay curious, and enjoy the process. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you press that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.